crazy, bruh. Yeah, we're gonna put that shit like right here. Right here. That nigga crazy, homie. That nigga crazy, homie. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Alrighty, so the stream, the audio is working just fine. Alrighty, so the stream, the audio is working. So we gotta talk more about this Saweetie situation. We have to finish this conversation that we had earlier today. And you guys see the title of the video. You guys see it. So we got, as you got what's going on. Exalted born. Well, I appreciate that. He writes, you were the living echo of our ancestors carrying their strength, wisdom, and fire. Walk that pride, walk with pride, build with purpose and honor the blood that built you. Oh yeah, Jim, we got to get you up out of here. We do not condone that behavior whatsoever. You in the wrong place, bro. For real, for real. You are in the wrong place. We do not do that over here. Hopefully you guys had a good Saturday. Hopefully your football team won. A lot of people got upset today. We got Professor Adams. We got Dark Souls in here. We got Exalted Born. Shout out to all you guys in the building as you guys come in here. Hit the like button for me. Exalted Born trying to get deep on this live today. He said Wild Blade. I mean, you see the title of it. That's an interesting quote. Professor Adams writes, what keeps us free is personal responsibility. Freedom is the absence of limits. But the courage to pursue what's meaningful is built on truth, integrity, and the strength to. Big fan, I appreciate it. Stand for what is right. Not really, Jim. Nope. So, a lot of you guys today, I know a lot of you guys probably don't know who Saweetie is. This is rapper that her career failed and now she's resulting, and maybe she's always been. And this is all alleged. But apparently it's come out that she has been a alleged escort because she pissed off her female PIMP who's been getting her different accesses to different men. And so apparently she's gotten with this football player and she's in love with him, actually in love with him. She fell in love with her trick and she's cut her manager out of the deal because her feelings are now involved and she wants a legitimate relationship. Yeah, bro, we don't do blocking you on that, bro. I don't even know what you're talking about. I know what that app is. I've never downloaded that app, bro. And we do not do that over here. So we're gonna get everybody out of here that's on that stupid stuff. He said, "Put the fries in the bag." Well, you put the fries in the bag, bro. I'll put the fries in the bag. We're talking about Saweetie and how a lot of women today have the same mindset when it comes to Saweetie. We have to realize that the economy is not the best. Women can say that they're strong and independent all they want to, but uh, the fact of the matter is, a lot of them that are single and independent, they're still struggling financially. So they have to make up the difference in some way. And some of them are resulting to the ways of a Saweetie if she's attractive enough. Hell, even if she's not attractive enough, some of these women will still go to OF, attempt to sell feet pictures. It's a cold world out here in the dating game. And a lot of you guys have no idea what's going on. And I'm here to enlighten you to the fact of what's truly going on. You fight temptation by avoiding it. What's going on, Zaire? My man Zaire in the building. What's going on, man? He writes, he said, Miles, what's up? Don't listen to these haters in the chat. Keep speaking the truth, brother. I appreciate it. And we always have our detractors. It is what it is. Um, it is what it is. How you been doing, Zaire? What's the new place you going to do your interviews, bro? Before we get too deep into the live stream, because Saweetie has been allegedly been exposed to be an escort. She's been getting paid to be with these different men, which is why she's been around the world. And maybe that's why her rap career collapsed. And now this is what she has to do. It's crazy because she'll rap about, she don't need no dude, and she the realest one in the game. Yet you're escorting on the side. It's quite insane the mindset of these women today. The cognitive dissonance is absolutely real. Exalted Born, do you think social media has clouded women's vision, making society's normal seem divine? Yeah, that's part of it. It's the culture too, and how we teach them. A lot of the things that we're seeing today. Well, we gotta have. We need to have a good family. We need to go back to having good families and good community. That will solve a lot of our problems. Uh, Social media is just a marketing tool to market out the different degenerate stuff a lot quicker. He said, I'm blessed, bro. No content here soon, upgrading to a new camera. And yes, Saweetie ain't the only one, bro. Yeah, she's not. That's the crazy. Social media. And yeah, my man Exalted, you and Zaire can go back and forth in the chat because Zaire, you guys go follow my man Zaire on Zaire TV on TikTok. He does pretty much, interviews these women and gets their perspective on relationships. And you get some very enlightening, insightful talk about how women truly feel about men in relationships. It's quite eye-opening. And it can be a little rough. It can be a little rough if you can't take the truth about women and you think they're just these angel creatures that are always thinking about doing the right thing, hitting all the buzzwords, bro. Mm. Oh, I'm not an incel. So apparently, her PIMP, Zaire, Mayback May. Look her up. Apparently, she's some kind of African woman or Indian woman. I can't tell from looking at her. She got a fake BBL, but she's the female PIMP. And the conclusion that we came to at the end of the live stream this morning is the fact that we talk about these different guys and how they're just the horrible people in the world. These Epstein people, these Diddy people, these people that do excuse me, trafficking of young people. But once we peel back the layers, we begin to realize that it's women getting other women to these men. Excuse me. It's other women that are recruiting other women because it's a natural trust factor between women. A guy that's 40, 50, 60 years old can't just magically approach these women in public and convince them off the rip. There's always some kind of tension there. So they get them in, they get women, and they pay them to get other women. And it's crazy. And so Maybach May didn't get her cut from the trick that she got her with, and she's exposing her. Our culture stopped teaching spirit, now it teaches trends. Ancestors taught how to build the soul. Society teaches you how to build the soul. Society teaches how to brand the image. Truth got quiet, just my opinion, of course. Now you're speaking facts. I mean, they're trying to silence the truth. I mean, freedom of speech is no longer a thing. There's certain people you can't talk about because they're funding these platforms. Yeah, we not doing none of that, bro. Not at all. Bro, she's a good girl. I can fix her. You don't know her like that. Like I know her. So what? She was cheated. I don't care. Yeah. Yeah, me and you are not the same, bro. We are not the same, bro. Yeah. What's going on, Angie? Yeah, bro. They geeking the fuck out, ain't they? They be geeking out, bro. The internet be crazy, homie. Like some of y'all need to get off the internet and go in real life. In real life, I promise you, it ain't that serious, bro. See, the internet, it done made people weird. Since you can get everything accomplished in your own household and you don't have to go out in the world as much, bruh, it done made people weird, bruh. He said, I can defeat you in any debate. Name your topic. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, we talking about Saweetie and how this is why dudes would rather talk about debating and all this ridiculous stuff instead of trying to understand what women's hidden motives are in the dating game and how they hide their true intentions and who they truly are. A lot of you guys, you know, you talk to a girl and you think, oh, she's just an angel. No, she's not. She's hiding something from you. Just give it time. But you think, she gives a few good talking points that you agree with. Shout out to my man Zaire. I appreciate the donation, brother. Shout out to you, man. Like I said, you guys go give him a follow on TikTok. Real talk. Yeah, women, bro, bro. You don't know women's hidden deceptions. You got to start somewhere, bro. You preaching to nobody, bro. She is an angel. Yeah. Bro, you guys are absolutely insane, bro. I see why the society is collapsing. And guys, we can talk about women all day long, but the truth of the matter is, we let men, the men, let these women get out of control because men aren't strong enough. A lot of you guys be dealing with shit you shouldn't be dealing with at all. It's because you're too weak of a man to check a woman and put her in her place or to leave her. This is why we have so many different problems, and it's been happening for generations. Yes, we did fail it. Now, granted, yeah, because we gave them a voice. We it was a few weak dudes that allowed feminism to just to fly. Why? People talk about the best part of the country. Well, when the best part of the country, best part of America, was when women were in the household. Forgetting she has wisdom to our knowledge and the child's understanding. Without her, creation loses its divine balance. I agree. Women definitely have some accountability in this, though. He said maybe it's because of men cooped up in their house with unbalanced mommy issues, projecting that on the women. Yeah, I mean, is that what is that? A subtle diss at me? Mm. I mean, feminism never was saw balance. I disagree with that. Feminism was definitely started by them lesbian and ugly women. It was started by them, and all of it really stems from the fact that they have an inferiority complex. Did we as men fail women, or did society coupled with social media fail humanity as a whole? Zaire getting deep. I think that we failed women, after a certain point, the women don't want to listen to any men at all. I think initially, when the men were the problem, the weak men that allow feminism, things like feminism and all these different things, sexual liberation, all this stuff, it was the men initially that were weak that caused this entire tidal wave. But now we've gotten to a space now to where the women don't want to listen to any man. They don't want to listen to any man now. If you're a good man, bad man, they don't want to listen to you, especially if they have a job and making more than you. And so women are the problem today, but men were definitely the originators of the problem. You can't trust these women today. Men didn't fail women; they just got jobs. That's bruh. What are you talking about? Who gave them a job? Who gave feminism a platform? Men did. Yeah, organic productions is 100% right. Because they believe feminism now, the economy has adjusted to the two income trap. Women are the reason why owning a home requires two incomes. That is 100% the truth. And now we can't take the shit back. You can't convince these women to go back in the house. They're not the vast majority of them. Even if they're conservative, liberal, it don't matter. They're not going back in the house, bro. They actually believe it's slavery. Even though, putting you have a dishwasher and a laundry dryer and washer, disher and dryer. All you gotta do is just put the stuff, all these things into a machine and wait for it, and then just place it back to where you got it. The home labor is very minuscule now. I mean, hell, I was driving somewhere up north, and they already have self-cutting lawnmowers, robots. So We're getting to the point to where everything is going to be machine based, which is home the original job of her, but it's very low effort. But they act like it's so low, but they act like it's so much to do. It's not. Yeah, and they can jobs don't require muscle anymore, so companies hire them. Not only that, but they're not they can pay them less because women are not likely to ask for promotions. He said we're just a bunch of incels. Yeah, basic shaming language. Yeah. Zaire, they calling us incels, bro. Even if they went to your channel and they see all them women from all them different races shaking their ass on camera, shaking their ass on you, yeah, they calling us incels, bro. I done had women in the club come up to me and ask me for my number. Yeah, cook me meals. See, certain shit that I go through, none of you guys have ever even witnessed in your whole life. Yeah, bro. They have no idea. This is why I'm so unfazed by it. Look like you are totally useless talking nonsense to nobody in a silly purple room. Mm, word. Yeah, for simple economic developments. Yeah, and probably you too, Alex. There's women that's making $1 million. Yeah, you don't got $1 million. So she doing better than both of us, bro. Hmm. Exactly. See, Chris understands, bro. He is one of the few logical ones that's in here. He said the child is not going to get the care of a mother if she works. How the hell are you going to be a good mother working 90 hours a week? And then you created another expense because what? You got to hire a damn maid or you got to push the kid off to your grandma. It ain't your grandma. She's older now. It ain't her job to raise your kids. Yeah, bro. I appreciate it. What are we chatting about? This ridiculous stuff, bro. We supposed to be talking about Saweetie, and now we done turned into a debate about feminism. Yeah, time out a few of them. Zaire, it's too many of them. Yeah, how many? But what are you talking about, bro? Y'all are weird. He said any dude can get some play, but I miss some of us, especially whenever again I miss DeAndre. Hey, bro, sometimes you miss them. It is what it is. Yeah, I appreciate it, Islam. Yeah, bro. But back to this Sweetie. No woman is special. I mean, no, they're they're human beings. But back to the Sweetie thing. A lot of you guys have walked past women that are secretly having this career or lifestyle as Sweetie. I'm here to tell you guys, a lot of you guys are easily fooled by women. Just because she looks good, just because she says a couple of talking points on a date that sound good, you don't know her. The true her hasn't been revealed yet. I hope you guys are when you guys are on these dates. I hope you go into it with the mindset that this woman is hiding something from you. You both come to the table with your representative, and it takes some time for people to show themselves. People can hide for 6 months to a year. He said, the only woman I love is my mom. Hey, some people didn't even don't even get the love from their mom. It's crazy out here, bro. Yeah, you guys hit the smash the like button as you guys double tap the screen. Uh, Xavier McLeod, shout out to you, man. He said, my wife pays for everything, works hard AF, does more for me than anyone would ever do, even myself. I guess I got lucky. We're in PR as I speak. Hey, bro. All I gotta say is you probably, hey, I already know what that means. If you a true player, you already know. But see, Xavier, some dudes can't even comprehend that, bro. It's dudes in this world that the women take care of them. And then the dude Alex was like, "Yeah, I know so many women that's doing better than you, homie. Don't you know Oprah is a billionaire, and she got a dude that she take care of the dude, homie, and he don't work now one job. She pay for everything, the clothes, the house, and you see them pictures of Oprah and her man. She look up at him like he a god, and he don't pay for shit, homie. It's dudes in this world that's like that. Do you think King 6'8" got a spit game, homie? All he got to do is just show up, and the women gonna flock to him, homie. These dude, y'all be lames for real. Y'all don't be in real life for real. It's crazy. You said that don't exist anymore. Nah, probably not in the United States. I mean, PR, that's Puerto Rico, right? So I mean, I'm guessing his wife is from a different country. Even if it isn't, it's people in the United States. I mean, do you think Pookie and Ray Ray can get a decent job? He's a convicted felon with 2 felonies, and he's still smashing multiple chicks in the hood. Come on, bruh. Yeah, he said that. Yeah, that's a ride or die, no question. Don't throw that woman away. Yeah, shout out to my man Xavier. We gonna put you in the house. We gonna add you to the live. We gonna add you to as a moderator, bro, to the channel. You in Zaire. So yeah, bro. Dudes don't understand. Yes, bro. Zaire writes, if it's true, if a woman truly likes you or even loves you, they'll drop all their rules and hold it down for you, bruh. That's why I be laughing at these women. They be like, I need the dude to be 6'6" and I need him to be making 6 figures. Homie, if you go through their body count, the dudes that be knocking them walls in, what they standards is and the dudes that they actually deal with are 2 different sets of men. As soon as she see a dude that she like, all that 6 figure shit go out the windows. She gonna be like, well, as long as he's working, they all they rules go out the window, homie. Yeah, homie. Like if a woman meet a dude that she like, she not gonna go the band. She not gonna tell him that she need to go to Fleming's or some expensive steakhouse on the first night, homie. She gonna she gonna go. They gonna go pick up a pizza and she gonna pay for it, and then she gonna go over his house and get smashed the first night. A lot of you guys be jumping through hoops. I'm like, bro, I don't jump through no motherfucking hoops. Hey, y'all tripping. Dudes be making videos like, I can't believe the woman did this and that. Bro, y'all be taking too much, bro. That's lust. That's not love. Shit. Well, let's be real. If you a virgin, there's 2 women in this world. It's a virgin and non-virgin. If you a non-virgin, we not waiting no 6 months. You can't call it like that. If you a virgin, you can wait till marriage. You can wait 2, 3 years for marriage. She can call her shots. But if you ain't a virgin, we not about to sit up here for 3, 4, 5 dates. What's wrong with you, bro? And women be wanting to give it up, guys. I hope you guys realize that. They like intercourse too. Now, granted, I ain't saying she got to give it up on the first night, but if you ain't a virgin, we not waiting 3 months. What's wrong with you? Excuse me. Because there's a dude in her body count that she smashed within the first 2 hours of meeting him at the club. Come on, homie. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Them be the worst ones, Xavier. The women that be quiet and good women, homie. Shit, you get them behind closed doors. They put you on the certain shit you ain't never heard, not heard, you ain't never seen before. She doing tricks. She educating you on some stuff behind closed doors. Hey, that's alleged, Zaire. That's alleged. I think it's leaning more towards it being more true, but it's alleged. It's alleged. Yeah, bro. I mean, she had a rap career that went absolutely nowhere. Yeah, bro. It's crazy out here, and she didn't fell in love. Homie, she didn't fell in love with the trick. She didn't fell in love with the trick, guys. A lot of people ain't built for that PIMP game and that tricking game. A lot of men and women, a lot of men and women are not. They can't handle that. They can't handle it, bro. They a lot. It'd be funny to me because like dudes be like, yeah, you guys be seeing McQueen, a little goofy ass. He'd be like, bro, you gotta keep it pimp. You gotta keep it PIMP, bro. You know what I'm saying? She giving you the money, she giving it to me. I'm like, homie, your ass gonna fall in love with the chick, and you know she get paid to have intercourse, and your ass still gonna fall in love. You gotta be a different kind of You gotta be kind of a cold psychopath to maneuver around in that environment. And that's what happened to her. She got. She found a dude that make a lot of money that she found attractive, and she like, oh shit, I'm about to just be with him. Now that ain't gonna work because I promise you he ain't in love. Allegedly, the dude Zaire, allegedly the dude that she with, that football player, that soccer player, apparently, he be tricking a lot on a lot of women. So apparently he do this to a lot of girls. So she gonna have to accept the fact that he is not monogamous. And bro, he said football. Well, Americans, we can't say you can't say football to Americans because they gonna think about the other football. You gotta say soccer in American. That PIMP stuff is retarded. I never agree with that. He said say happy birthday. I don't. That's weird. You a random person I ain't never seen before. Why I gotta say that for you to subscribe? You should just like my content and like what I'm talking about and subscribe off of that. I don't know y'all like that. But yeah, bro, you guys have no clue. How does he? Am I like his favorite YouTuber or something? Like, what's going on? Like, why me? It's weird. It's a weird conversation. But yeah, a lot of you guys, you be thinking these women is angels, bro, and they be having secret lives. Well, happy birthday, Jimmy. Excuse me. Need to go get some sanitizer. Yeah, I said happy birthday to him. Shout out to him. Hoping many more. Can I give you some lyrics and can you sing him? Nah, we not doing that. Hey, that's actually not a bad strategy. He said, no women are angels or demons. Best advice is don't care too much about them. Um, I would say care about them as much as they care about you. If a woman really down for you, be really down for you. Be really down for her. If she kind of like you or you kind of like her, if she just want to have intercourse, well, just have intercourse. Because do you think Zaire has an interesting question today? Shout out to my man Zaire. If you guys want to support the channel all the ways you can, or well, I don't have it in the chat actually, but hitting the super chat is one way. If you guys want to support, I appreciate it. He writes, do you think women are inherently evil? I think that their nature, if it's not tamed, just like regular human nature, it can cause a lot of problems. Like women, they have an unrelenting need for attention and validation. I want you guys' opinions on this because I listened to this and I think this is true most of the time. I listened to this guy. He was in prison. He did like 10 plus years, like 13 years in prison, hardcore. Pause. Um, and he was like, yeah, a lot of women that work in the prisons, he found out a harsh truth about women. He said that, in prison, a lot of the inmates, all they have is time. And plus you got time to work out and think. And so when these different women come in from different shifts and all that into the prison, they already got about 20 different ways they didn't thought about to get to this woman to break her down. And he was like, any woman can be gotten to with that mouthpiece. And it's because women are easily influenced through words and validation. This is what happened with Eve. Satan got to her. Why? How? Through the ears. And so a lot of women, they will fall victim if they're not behind the right man. I don't think they're inherently evil. I think that their nature is around survival. Um, it's cutthroat to a degree. She has to be in order for her and the kid to survive. And so I don't think it's evil, but it's definitely, it can get out of control, definitely, and it can become evil. Absolutely. They're not inherently evil. Like these women would have a whole bunch of makeup and need excessive validation. Women be in whole relationships, whole marriages, and still walk out in public with tights on and their camel toe waving at everybody with their tights molding to their butt cheeks, and they'll have a whole have a whole ring on their finger, and it's like that's ridiculous. It's because they crave that attention, and that attention, too much of that attention can cause too many problems. Because every guy that sees that and comes up and approaches her, they're not all broke and they're not all bad looking. And so, no, women are not inherently evil, but it's very important to be aware of their nature. there are some dark sides to it, just like there's some dark sides to male nature as well. As a girl, I'm not an evil at all, if you ask my man, but we are okay to say a lot of women are more close to evil than Jesus. Excuse me. And Barbie, thank you for putting your input in there. That's what one of the guys says in the prison system that came out of the prison system. He's like, if she don't have a strong principle behind her, a strong religious belief, then there's always going to be another guy that can get close to her and get her away from that guy if she doesn't have a religion or a principle or a belief system that holds her to that relationship, because there's always another guy that can poach her away from her, away from the guy, through words, through validation. And so women need, women, they love that because this is how cheating starts. The man that they're with doesn't give them the proper attention or give them the proper compliments. And then guess what? The coworker that she goes to work with says, "You know what? You look good today. You got your hair did." And she's like, "You know what? I appreciate that, because she's not used to getting that." So you gotta give women um, some validation, guys, even if you don't always believe it. Like Jay-Z said, when a good girl goes bad, she's gone forever. That's true. When good people, see, bad people very rarely turn to good people, but definitely good people can turn bad. And once they do, that's true. Sirens exist in real life. I believe in that. He bad. He said, well, if a man goes bad, he's bad too. You corrupted to a degree. Not sure, depending on what bad is bad for you. I mean, we know what bad is. We not about to. We know what bad is, bro. Please. Sometimes I'm petty. I think evil thoughts for real, but don't act on them. As a woman, I inherently want to nurture. Yeah, it's natural for women to do. Even the jobs that most women work, they do nurturing jobs, meaning that they do motherly duties. If you're working in nails, that's probably the first problem. Like, why they're mad weird. Yeah, exactly. Can do it. Exactly. The religious people today, they're quite comical because, you know, much of what they do and believe today does not align with the Bible. He said, "You're a goober." Yeah, and you're out of here, buddy. Straight like that. Doing these public interviews, Miles, and even the topic here tonight with Sweetie tonight has made you question nature. If they've always been fickle, not evil, but more so fickle. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. They've always been fickle. Women have always been women. You see those different women back in the Middle Ages where they had these push-up bras. They were showing their biddies back then. Back then, there was women in the brothel homes that was having fun and loved being in the brothels. And so this has always been a thing. And so there's always a portion of women that are always, quote unquote, lost. But we've gotten to a space now in our society today where it's over 50% of women, which is causing a lot of problems in relationships, which is going to cause a lot of problems in society. You said, quote scripture, not your own opinion. What do you mean? I never said, I wasn't attacking you, conduit. I was just telling you in general. Um, Barbie was my thinking about it is now life it's so damn easy for girl to get attention. They made them without limit that's the thing. Yeah. She can get strangers. She can post a butt pic and get a whole bunch of validation. So she's getting validation online to get her ego and in real life. Yeah. Yeah. I missed that. Shasha, I missed that. Yeah, Zaire, I mean, bruh, you're on the right path, bro. You thinking the right thoughts. Now, there's a level of truth that we can go into that's uncomfortable that most guys can't accept. But, I promise you, you'd rather be armed with the information than not to have it at all. Yep, she said validation and money is one hell of a drug. And just imagine that you're getting when these women do OF and do Victoria's Secret and become models, they're getting the validation and the money. They're getting a 2 out of 1. And you guys think that they're going to stop this, or you think that they're seeing other women get this kind of fame from this kind of stuff and they don't want to enact on it? Most women probably don't see a huge problem with what Saweetie's doing. And that in itself is telling. So, yeah, guys, we're in a very, things just get bleaker and bleaker by the day. And this another part of the story that nobody wants to talk about when it comes to this Maybach May being a female PIMP and Saweetie being the escort. That just goes to show you how women don't really like each other. They're quick to throw each other under the bus, and the quickest tactic to get under a woman's skin is to ruin her reputation. And so that's exactly what she did. I don't think Maybach May has any reason to lie right here. There's certain things that women don't lie about. And I promise you, she didn't bring this story up just because. If she would have paid the money, guys, what do you think Ruby Rose is? The reason why Ruby Rose hadn't been figured out is because she keeps paying the piper. And the piper keeps her quiet. Yeah, bro. He said Zaire writes, they don't see a problem because most women would do the exact same thing, bro. It's crazy. Yes, bro. Homie, women be doing what she's doing for free. They be getting trains ran on them for free. To a degree, it's like, damn, at least she getting paid for it. Nah, Barbie, you're 100% right. She making a whole bunch of sense. And this is why we got women on the channel, bro. And Shasha, are you a woman too as well? The ism is real. Shasha, are you a woman as well? We're gonna make you a moderator, Barbie. We want good women. See, guys, this is what makes me different from the red pill guys. When women say good points in here and they're logical and they're in relationships, we champion that behavior over here because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. We're really not supposed to be out here having a whole bunch of reckless intercourse. The reason why I'm out here in these streets like this is because, unfortunately, this is what a lot of women want. I be going into the shit half the time like, oh, this is a good, attractive woman. Let's see if she wants to be in a relationship or she's relationship material. And I keep getting disappointed over and over again. And so the strategy has to be to do it casual initially, because that's just how many bad women are out here. You'll get played out trying to be the nice guy. So that's not a good strategy. A lot of us believe in true love exists between a mother and a child or pet. You realize the men won't ever love you like that. So you just figure out and make it transactional. That's their mindset. And a lot of these women, they're broken. You know, it's unfortunate. And women that have this or in this profession, it's hard for them to love men because they're so accustomed to seeing the dark side of men, meaning that they'll do whatever it takes to get in a woman's pants, even if they got to pay an enormous fee. And how they'll have intercourse with a woman and feel no empathy or feel no connection to her, and just go out and pull out and leave like nothing happened. And she comes in contact with guys that are in marriages that cheat on probably good women. He said that's over the horizon hairline. That's crazy. He said, Miles, let's be real. If the roles were reversed, a lot of men would do the exact same thing as Saweetie if it were meant we were getting paid a lot of money to trick off. Let's, bruh, hey, yeah, you not wrong, bruh. You not wrong. So, Shasha, you are a woman, correct? That's crazy, Zaire, ain't it? Like, we're getting connected and getting stories from people in real life. That's a good point, Barbie. Yeah, and a lot of people today, the way they view relationships, I mean, the way they view the opposite sex is oftentimes um, can be sometimes related to how they were brought up in their childhood. And if you have a bad childhood with the opposite sex, or you have a bad childhood with your parents that are from a man and a woman, excuse me, that are a man and a woman, and you have a negative experience, that's going to shape how you view strangers. Hey, we not Amada, we not talking about politics, bro. We're gonna put you in timeout. So yeah, guys, we're gonna wind down the live stream. You guys send in your last little bit of questions and comments. But yeah, guys, do not when you're talking to women today, when you're talking to women today, you need to be aware of the facade. And don't be shocked by anything at this point. You could be with her 3 to 6 months and then find out that she was getting trained, or you find out that she was been an escort, or she had an OF account, or she had a sugar daddy. And you guys don't put these women on a pedestal that haven't earned it. A lot of these women have passed that you have passed like you've never seen before. And if you found out you would leave them, which is why they hide it from you. But what you don't know could kill you. And so when you get with these women, guys, you better be putting them through a very strenuous vetting process. A lot of people are in relationships right now, and if they knew what she was doing in college, he would want to do nothing with her. You know, a lot of guys today are in relationships, and they manager is smashing them right now. They best friend that she introduced you to, they used to have a sexual relationship. Ooh, Shasha said the quiet part out loud. Ooh, she said, unfortunately, a lot of the good women, I don't think a lot of y'all are attracted to though. Mm, mm, mm. See, we gonna call a spade a spade. I think Shasha ain't. I think she on to something. A lot of you guys, you see that thumbnail of Sweetie, her looking attractive, and you'll be blinded by the looks. And we know that she's been exposed to being a bad woman. And a lot of dudes still won't care. They'll still risk it all. Meanwhile, there's a woman that's probably average looking. You know, she's not ugly, but she's a average looking. But she actually likes you though. She'll do everything you tell her to do. She'll cook and clean for you. She'll go pick up the groceries for you. She'll buy you something on your birthday. And you overlooked it for this woman that's a bad woman that is attractive, but do a whole bunch of other stuff behind the scenes that you aren't aware of. Meanwhile, you got a good woman right in front of you. And so I think you own to something, Shasha. You're not in no man's land with that take at all. And that's the problem. And I'm going to talk about that in my car video this week. The dating and relationship talk has gotten to a delusional point because nobody wants to be honest. The men are lost and delusional, and the women are lost and delusional. If you're a good man or a good woman, you're going to struggle out here trying to find each other because you're it's like finding the needle in the haystack. He said, joke, probably said the joke. My man said to me, you are more close to man thinking than any woman I met. We can talk about everything without aggressivity. It's rare. Yeah, I mean, it is rare. And if you do come across a good woman, you better stay right there. Like I tell my friends that are in marriages all the time, I'm like, if any of you guys think about breaking this marriage up, it gets worse from here. It gets worse from here. And so we're gonna wind down the live stream, guys. I appreciate you guys coming in here on this late night. You guys go give my man Zaire. Hey, I'm feeling good today, so I'm gonna make you a moderator. So you guys go out there and give my man Zaire, came in and donated twice. Um, a follow on TikTok. He makes interviews and exposes the truth of what women are actually have to say about relationships. So you guys go follow him. So that's gonna be it for this live stream. I'll be live streaming tomorrow. You guys stay tuned, and I will see you then. Peace.